Good afternoon, evening, whenever you see this, my loves. For those of you that are new to my page or my channel, hi, my name is Symphony Thompson, and I am a self-care coach that helps millennials create holistic and intentional self-care routines to aid them on their healing journey. And today is Thankful Thursday. And I was just sitting here and I was thinking about I'm appreciative for all of the teachers that I have in my life. Like, growing up, we always are told, do as I say, not as I do, right? And I'm not one of those people that understand that philosophy. If I'm doing something, I kind of have to understand why, and I've always been very inquisitive, which has caused a lot of problems with a lot of people because they don't understand why I have to ask questions. Why can't you just do what I said? Or why can't you just follow? I told you what to do. Why can't you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I get that. And it's not that I didn't hear you, but I need people in my life that lead by example. Like, I'm not saying that I need to be spoon fed, but I am saying I need people that, Jesus operated in love, right? Buddha operated in love. Like, most religions, their core meaning is love. So when you tell me to love thy neighbor, but I see how people treat other people and we still expect to be blessed, or we value money more than we value our relationships or our conversations and our interactions. Like, how can you say to just do what you're saying if it doesn't quite, to me, it doesn't make logical sense? And I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong, or like you need to change the way that you're doing whatever you're doing. I'm just saying, if you want me to better understand, then I need it to be demonstrated for me. Like, Jesus was not in the church. How many times have you been out on the streets and you talked to somebody and they had just the right thing that you needed? You got a random call and it was exactly what you needed to hear. You had your friend around and they helped you heal in areas that you didn't even know you needed healing in, or the ways that you did know you needed healing in. Like, those relationships healed you because they taught you. Like, me experiencing love first from when I got to college, my friends, that showed me what it felt like to receive love in a family. Like, when I actually got over my frustration with love and not loving myself and being misloved by so many other people, and I was able to accept the love of God and accept that I am love, I am light, I am positive. Like, I draw positive things to me. I'm not the things that happen to me. Yes, they happen, but they happen to help me become this better person, to grow into this beautiful flower so that I can, you see how we admire flowers, right? Like, you don't pick it. You don't keep checking in on it, digging it, the dirt, not no. When I realized that God's love was that same love that I had in myself, I just had to find that love and to pour into myself more and understand who Symphony was and understand the difference between Symphony that I had to create to protect myself, and Symphony who legitimately operates in love in everything that she does. Like, I had to realize and wake up to that love. I had to realize and invest back into that love, because like for so many years it was depleted. For so many years it was depleted. And it was because of not receiving that love from other people. And then I ended up not giving it to myself, because I felt like, well, if they don't think I'm worthy, if God don't think I'm worthy, then I'm not worthy. So like this whole journey of being a part of your own rescue is legitimately seeing those people that have helped you become the person that you are, showing them grace, learning to forgive, understanding what love means for you, being able to create those boundaries so that you can stand on what you believe in and tell people, okay, this is how I need to be loved. And appreciate those people that understand the way that you need to be loved, and they try to give back to you in those ways. Like, I'm just appreciative for so many people. I'm appreciative for y'all, because I know that I wish that I had somebody to talk to. I wish, and like sometimes I don't even want to make these videos, because I'm like, well, nobody wants to hear that. And I know if I'm saying nobody wants to hear it, I know other people feel like that. And I think for so many years, we've had to hide our emotions. We had to hide our feelings. Like, people told us like, oh, you're too emotional, you overreacted, when no, you acted the way that you needed to. Like, if it hurt your feelings, it hurt your feelings. If you needed to cry, you needed to cry. If you got angry about it, you needed to get angry. But what you need to do too in growing is understand why you felt that feeling. Because sometimes we feel those feelings and it's attached to a person, or it's attached to an agenda, or it's attached to conditional love. Like, as long as you stay consistent in doing this, as long as you're consistent in operating and doing what I want you to do, then you're fine. But as soon as you step outside of that, then I don't think we rocking together no more. And we have to realize that anytime we say that we love somebody, that means friendships, family, partnerships, like business. Anytime that we say that we love somebody and we're supporting them, we're showing up for them, we have to realize that we cannot love that person the way that we can teach that person how to love us based on how we treat them, but you cannot expect what you do to result in the same thing in return. And that goes into love languages, because then you think about, where did this love language come from? Like, is this something that I genuinely feel, or was this something that over the course of time I realized I was or I didn't realize, because most of the time we don't. I was lacking in a certain area, and this gradually became my love language, because that's how I understood love. Like, some people feel loved by gifts. Like, that's how that they know that somebody loves them. Some people like acts of service. You cleaned up the kitchen for me today. Dang, babe, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, babe, I washed the car. I did this, and this, and filled up the tank. Like, for some people, it's acts of service. Some people, it's physical touch. Like, I want to be close to you. I want to feel your skin against my skin. I want to, like, and if you think about physical touch, that goes from you being a baby. Like, first thing when you get out of the womb, they lay you on your mother's chest so that you can feel that warmth, you can feel that energy from your mother. Like, and sometimes we crave that same feeling from our partner. Like, just, I know this explained a whole bunch of different, it touched on a whole bunch of different things. And I didn't even expect this to expand into all of that, but I'm grateful for all of that, because I literally, in speaking this, it opened my heart up to a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it opened my mind up to, like, being more cognizant about the things that I want. Like, I say all the time that I try to operate as if energy is the transfer. We're transferring energy the same way we transfer currency, the same way we transfer, like, whatever we're transferring. So, like, my deposits and my investments, I'm thankful for, like, the relationships that I've poured into. Like, I think I've invested love into a whole lot of people, and no matter how much, like, hurt came from loving those people, I think on the other side of it, like, I'm very appreciative. Like, it didn't seem or feel good in the moment, but where I am right now, the love that I feel, the energy, the passion, the happiness, I would have never thought I would have been able to be this happy. Never. Like, if you would have told me a couple of years ago that I would wake up happy, I would call you crazy. And now I'm living in that space. So I can't help but be grateful and appreciative for the people that I'm still connected to this day, and those that I'm not. Like, everybody helped shape us in one way or another. If it was a random person on the street that randomly told you their personal life, or if it's your best friend that poured into you or you poured into them, like, whatever relationship it is, I just want us to find appreciation in that. I'm about to write in my journal now, and I saw a video earlier about writing affirmations, and I already do affirmations, but you already know it's 11/11, so I'm about to do 11 of those, guys. I hope y'all have an awesome day. I really hope that something in this video finds you and it opens up your perspective about love and life. And I hope that it influences you to start investing back into yourself. Have those hard conversations. Listen to yourself. Share that space, that heart space with yourself. Fill your cup before you fill anybody else's.